And we are live.
Let's go.
Let's go. If I can get my Facebook to show that I'm live, that'd be amazing.
What's up,
Uh,
fool?
I'm I'm chilling, man. It's just like honestly, man. Like I love doing the podcast because I love just sitting, talking, chilling, talking shit.
Yeah, I'm
You
showing the
know,
shit.
yeah, man. For me, this shit right, like this to me is more fun than anything else.
Yeah,
Like this is what I love to do.
just
So,
chill vibes.
yep, it is. You know, yeah, man. So let me see if I get this thing updated. That'd be nice. Oh, here we go. Okay, I can just show myself live. Okay, yep, got it. Perfect. Privacy, public, boom. All right, yep, we ready to rock and roll, kid. So, if you guys don't know, this is my boy Enzo, master of the ritual,
Yes, sir.
master of the mosh pit.
I wouldn't go that far.
You know,
I hung up the gloves.
yeah, yeah,
I went out
yeah,
with a
man. But
bang.
like if you want to give people an introduction about yourself, man, and where they can find you on Instagram and all that good stuff on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
know,
sir. Yeah, so yeah, like you said, my name is Enzo. I do a little live stream whenever I feel like it now on Sundays called The Ritual.
mm-hmm.
So you can find me on Instagram at Benzonobi. Uh, Benzo, Nob. So Benzonobi on Instagram and YouTube. And you'll find the ritual there. There's some episodes on there already. It's a long
Nice.
format, so it's more of a catch it while it's live. You watch it back. I mean, it's better when you
Mm-hmm.
catch it live, So be in the conversation and whatnot.
Exactly. Everything's better when you're watching it live.
Yes, sir.
Peace to my man B. 914. Always in the motherfucking house all day, every day. You know, skinnies in the building.
Fuck is skinny.
Yeah,
Yeah, go
yeah,
birds.
yeah. No, don't start that shit. Don't start that
Go
shit.
birds,
Nah,
baby.
never. Yep. So, what made you want to start the ritual? We can start there.
um, so I would always all right, so what made me want to start the ritual? One is mainly just watching live streams, stuff like that. So it's just like I kind of want to do my own. And the way I would smoke cigars, started smoking cigars, I would smoke a cigar once a week. That's how I
Mm,
started, just smoking a cigar once a week, and it was on a Sunday. Every Sunday before my, I'll go a bowl league. I was in a bowling league, so before my league, I would spark up a cigar on a Sunday, and then I would just like reflect on the week.
mm,
This was a good tool for me to start like give time to myself to reflect on things and kind
yeah.
of reset. And so that's what I use cigars as, just kind of as like a decompression.
Decompression,
And
man. Listen, cigars,
yeah,
cigars are therapy.
exactly. So that's the way I used it, as a tool for that, to give myself the time to actually think and reflect on things. So then, and I will watch like live streams while I do it, or I'll watch like other people's stuff when I do it. But I was just like, man, I want to start doing my own thing, like just like shooting it
Mm,
up with the people that I shoot it up with already in the comments. So I just started
mm.
up a live stream on Instagram, and then people were like, "I'll do YouTube too." So I just hopped up on YouTube, and then I started doing the ritual. That's how it kicked off. Or now I smoke more than just once a week.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah, that's how it goes. But I'm not doing the ritual as much anymore. I put it a little bit on the back burner right now, man.
Yeah.
Just have a lot of shit going on where it's not my priority. I like would have a lot of things going on like on a Sunday, and then if I prioritize that, something else will get like
Uh-huh.
affected, and then I don't want to like fuck that up or make it feel forced. I don't want to force the ritual. Sometimes when I would force it, it would just take out the fun out of it. So it's just like
Mm-hmm.
I want this to be fun. I want this to be enjoyable. So I don't do it every week now, but whenever I get the chance to, it's always a good time. You know, like I love doing
Yeah.
it. So.
Well, I think you don't want to make it feel like it's a job. That's that's why I keep my podcast schedule very, very loose. So this way it's not gonna be, I understand the structure of it. We're having it on a set day, set time, but at the same time, it makes it hard to get guests.
Yeah.
So for me, it's much easier to get what day are you available?
Exactly.
I like to set my podcast around my guest schedule. This way, I know they're available. They're not stopping anything with their family, you know, like they like, all right, I have this free time. So, that's mainly just, one thing about my show that, you know, it may be a little different, and some people may say maybe a little unorganized because it's like, oh shit, like, oh, Inno's going live. It's not every Monday, it's not every Wednesday. It's like, all right, yo, I got a guest, let's rock and roll. So, so like,
But
you
that's
spoke.
cool, man. Shooting off the hip is the way to go with this stuff.
Yeah, man. Well, because like it's tough. It's tough because at the same time, you don't want to step on anybody's toes at the same time too.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's certain days I try to stay away from. I try to stay away from Thursdays, just because Peter,
The
like Peter
Bandit
and the guys
Boys.
there. Yeah, so I try to stay away from Thursdays. Uh, like Wednesdays because of Tony. I try to stay away from Wednesdays, but sometimes that happens. But I try to respect other people's time slots also, so they never feel like it's a competition. Because at the end of the day, this is a brotherhood.
Yep.
And you want to do everything you can to, take somebody from your audience and have them jump on to their audience.
Yeah.
So and
it happens. Sometimes it happens,
yeah.
And it's all good. It happens sometimes. It's like it's no hard feelings, But yeah, just keeping that in mind, like, oh yeah, I don't want to step on anybody's toes,
Yeah, yo. First of all, you about to get timed out.
Al's like, go
Yeah,
bird.
he about to get timed out.
Give me a second,
Yeah, you good. Yeah, like he was saying earlier that he's not doing the ritual as much, so whenever he has opportunity or feels like it, that's when the ritual will come back, and and it's back to business. So it's crazy because like Enzo actually came to New York, and I was actually able to meet Enzo's big ass in person. Like Enzo's actual like walking giant. So but I made sure that day that I left work early. Like if I had to leave work early, I'm like, yo, like I'm gonna see you and I'm gonna chill with you for at least however long you got while you're still over here. So that's one thing that I really wanted to make sure that I got to the shop in time before Enzo bounced. I met him. I met his beautiful wife. And it was a great time, man. We did a face off.
That what was that? That Jamaican. What is it? The meat pie.
Beef patties, man.
The meat pie.
It's a beef patty, man.
The beef patty with the coconut bread.
Yo, you already know,
fire,
man.
bro.
Yeah, I told you.
We're at the airport, like, damn, this shit slaps, bro.
Yo, it does, man. See, so when you come back out east, man, I got to take you to one of the spots out in Queens.
Yeah,
Queens is the one of the Queens got it popping right now when it comes to food.
Nice.
Like all the good restaurants are in Queens right now.
Sick. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Like it's this one spot that I go for doubles called Trend City.
Where you go for what?
So it's called doubles. So it's basically just chickpeas. It's basically chickpeas in dough, but you can add chicken to it, and they add like a chutney sauce, pepper spice, and a few other things to it, man. I took my brother there for the first time, and he had it, and he took a bite of it, and he was like, "Yo, these are insane."
That's what's up.
Listen,
yeah, like I saw what you were eating. Like, you want one? And I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, so I'm
Uh.
like, I'm good, bro. Then nah,
Mm-hmm.
bro, take one. I was like, all right, I guess. It's just like this little thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn. And then I had it. I was like, no, yeah, this shit's the business right here.
Yo, it's rocking, man. And that cocoa bread make the difference.
Yeah, no, it's real good. What up, hey
Yeah.
Perf?
Yo, so 8. Just chickpeas and dough,
Chickpeas and dough.
and add the chicken.
chicken.
You gotta add the chicken, man. Like, you know what? Like a guy from my job he likes to eat shrimp, but I don't eat seafood. So
You don't eat seafood?
nah, man. I can't bang with seafood. It's weird. I can't do seafood or gamey meat. So I can't do lamb.
Yeah.
You know, like so.
Oxtails and stuff like that. You know,
No. Fuck that. I fuck some oxtails up.
that's gamey, no?
Nah. Oh no, it ain't. No, the fuck it ain't. No, it ain't. I'll fuck some oxtails up in a minute, man. It's funny because like I fuck like some oxtails, curry goat, man, you name it. I'll be tearing all that shit up whenever I get
So
the chance to
fuck
eat
with it.
Yeah. Well, so like here's the thing, like it's so much seasoning that there's no gaminess to it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You know,
that shit gets flushed out.
Yeah. So yo, what's up, Matt?
Yeah, that's funny because my homie yesterday I didn't do the ritual because my homie asked me to help him out at the screen print shop.
Yeah. Okay.
So he's all like, "Yo, man, like I know you have the ritual, but I need help over here." And I was like, "Don't even trip, bro. Like homies help homies. You know, I got you."
Yeah. That's the most important thing, man. Friends help friends, man.
Yeah, I was like, "Man, I got you. Don't worry about it." He's like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "I know it conflicts with the ritual." I was like, "Bro, I'm gonna smoke a cigar tomorrow with the homie on podcast anyway, so it works out."
Yo,
you know?
I gotta go and get you and your boy on the podcast, man. Let's just talk about screen printing and creativity, just the business of doing streetwear.
Yeah, he has his own brand and he has his own shop too. He has his own. He started off manual, but now he has an automatic press.
Mm-hmm.
He has an automatic electric press, and he's on his way for sure. And he has his own brand, so he's all about like that. He does his paintings and shit like that.
Yeah.
He's a real creative. I just know how to fucking work the machines, and I just get shit done. That's just me.
Listen, my thing is more about just sayings. So the one hat that I want to do is going to be fear the innocent.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, the wordplay.
Yeah,
the wordplay. You know.
Yeah.
So
go back to Al's question. What are we smoking on, man?
Yeah, man. So I'm smoking on the Placencia. I'm smoking. I'm a Fuente.
Alma Fuerte.
Alma Fuente.
No,
the green band.
You got to say the R, or else you just say Arturo Fuente.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Fuerte.
Fuerte.
There you go. Alma Fuerte. Yeah. And then I am smoking the Olla de Nicaragua, Antaño, Connecticut.
It's a good stick.
Yeah.
No, they make really good Connecticut's.
This is the first one that I've had, bro. I won this one on a giveaway on Carpy's giveaway. So I was like, I'm gonna fire this. Dude, I haven't smoked in like probably about a week and a half, 2 weeks, bro. So this is my first cigar back, you know? Jesus.
What's up? So, we gotta do it right. Fuck you, Peter. Listen, like that's that. Yo, you know what? Like I should make a shirt that just says "Fuck you, Peter" on it.
It's probably not even Peter. There's a bunch of fools on that account.
Nah, it's Peter.
It's Peter.
It's Peter.
It's Peter. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, man. So, what was like your first cigar?
My first cigar was a fake ass Cuban.
Oh, wow. Yes.
That was my first cigar. It was 100% a fake ass Cuban. So I went to no one in this account but me, LOL. So I went to a shop by where I used to work at the print shop. There was a cigar lounge right in the corner of the little strip mall right there. So I went in there because I was having a daughter, like a couple years
Nice.
ago. So and then I was just like, I want to celebrate, but I don't drink, I don't do drugs. So I was just like, what can I do? And I was like, well, maybe a cigar would be nice, you know? Like I'm still being sober and whatnot, but I can enjoy some nicotine and whatnot. So I was just like, all right. So I went into the shop and then I started talking to them, asking questions and shit, you know, like, oh, what's good about a cigar? Teach me a little bit. They're like, oh yeah, wrapper, binder, fillers, bunch of different profiles, yada yada. And they're like, oh, why are you so curious? Why do you want to know? I was like, oh well, I want to celebrate the birth of my daughter. So we're having the baby shower soon. I was like, oh, for real? He's like, yeah. He's like, oh man, I got you, man. We got our Cubans right here, bro. He's like, here.
Oh,
He hands me a Partagas, you know? So he's like, oh, here you go. And then I was like, oh, damn, man, thank you. I appreciate it. So he cut it for me, put it in the bag, sent me on my way, you know? And then I smoked it. I smoked like half of it, dude, because I wanted to smoke it before the baby shower, but it ended up raining. So, like, outside, I was already sick anyway.
Yeah.
And I was outside, just like out here, just like trying to smoke it. Fucking, it's super windy. It's like raining. My girl's all like, dude, what are you doing? You're already sick. The baby shower's tomorrow, and you're outside smoking when the fucking weather's horrible. So, like, come on. And I was forcing it, you know, because I really wanted to have it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that ended up being like a fake ass Partagas, and then that was the first cigar that I've ever had. And you think I would like stop there, but no, it got worse.
Yeah, you know what? Like I hate places like that will go and fucking and upsell you because they feel like they found the sucker. Like that's bullshit.
Well, they didn't think they found a sucker. They found a sucker.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, it gets worse, bro.
Yeah.
So then I go back to that shop, and then I'm buying like little things. Like, oh, let me get a lighter, let me get a cutter, let me get an ashtray. And the owner was like, oh, why are you buying all these random things? Like, you come in different days and just get one thing, one random thing. And I was like, oh, well, I'm waiting for my humidors to come in. And then I'm going to start buying cigars. She's like, whenever you're ready, just come here and I'll give you some of my stash, you know? And I was like, all right, cool. So then I go in there and he's like, what are you doing here, Papa? And I'm like, oh, I'm here for your stash, bro. He's like, all right, cool, come through. Opens the fake ass Cuban drawer.
Yo, my God.
He's all like, is it for you or for you and some friends? It's like, I'll be sharing. He's like, all right, I'll give you a couple of some. So they started throwing in some Partagas, some Trinidad, some Cohitas, some this, some that, you know, like some Port Arañas, just a bunch of different shit. Bolivars. And then H. Upman's. What up, Hugo? And he started throwing a bunch of shit. And then he gives me a bag of like, I don't know, like 24 cigars, 25 cigars. And then he charged me $500. I give him $500 cash.
Wow.
So I'm just like, here's cash. So then my dumbass, I'm all excited. What's up, Carpi?
Yep.
I'm all excited. I run home, bro. I just run home and I'm all excited with my bag, you know, like, oh, hell yeah, bro. I got some fucking sick ass Cubans. And I look up one that said like H. Upman, like limited edition and some year on it. I looked that cigar up. They never made a limited edition in that year for H. Upman. And I look up another one. Same shit. That's
crazy. That is
crazy,
bro.
So I had to go back, bro, and like had to like harass the guy for a few days to give him my money back. He wasn't trying to get my money back.
Yo, wow.
No, let's not start that, bro.
Yeah, you already know. Listen, yo, that's what I don't mean to change the subject so quick because I want to keep going with that.
No, go ahead.
How's it feel to be Instagram famous where they got clips of you on IG just knocking motherfuckers out?
It's not. You see, the bad thing about that is it ended up being a 90-pound girl. So, so it's cringe as fuck, you know.
Yeah.
But like, dude, no matter what I do, I try to be cool, you know. I just do my thing, and it always ends up being cringe in a way.
Yeah.
Like it's inevitable, bro. Like I'm like the cringe king, man.
Yeah.
Like, I can't help it. I was just pitting. Not even targeting anybody, and next thing you know, it's some 90-pound girl just gets whacked in the head by a fucking tornado kick, you know?
Yo, you brought it like the fact that you hit that you hit a Trouble in Paradise was even crazy. the fact that you went WWE but that was wild. But the back fist was even wilder.
Oh yeah, the spinning back fist. Yeah,
the spinning back because it was perfect technique.
Yeah, and that ended up being a 90-pound boy. So I was just like, shit, man. Like that one. Dude, I haven't been like.
Then he was,
Yeah, I haven't been to a show.
He was a lot lighter back then.
Yeah, no, that was like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
What up, JD?
Yes.
But yeah, man, like that was like a couple years. That was 2023, and I haven't been to a show like in a minute. Clit in the pit. Yeah, man, that's equality. You know what I'm saying? That's equality at its finest, right there, bro. And
nobody's safe in the pit, man.
Yeah, so I used to go to shows all the time, bro. And then I got my cousin into it, and he started going, and he just never stopped. I got into other things, different types of shows or whatever. But there was this one show. It was a festival, and it was a bunch of old school bands that I really liked. So I was like, all right, I'm going to this one. Yeah. But I haven't pit in a minute, And then my cousin is always excited when I go. He's like, fuck yeah, Enzo's here. We're going to get in the pit. It's going to be like old times, And then, so then we go. And then when the fucking breakdown starts, that fool just pushes me. He's like, go, go. So he just pushes me in the pit. And then that's what I did. I just fucking started swinging, doing whatever. And then I saw a guy straight ahead. So then that's when I started the tornado kick. But he moved, and I didn't see that he moved because I was already spinning. So I was already spinning, and he moves. I didn't see that, and I just let it go. Oh, I felt like I got someone on my shin.
Yeah.
I saw a Nickelback concert once. Hey, Nickelback goes hard, bro.
Oh, come on, man.
Look at this photograph.
They say a hero can save us.
Yeah, that's beastie, bro. Everyone hates on them. It's cool to hate on them, but they got some bangers. And I felt like I clipped someone with my shin, but it didn't feel like it was anything bad. And I just got back up and just kept doing my thing. And then my cousin tells me, he's like, "Fool, you whacked a girl on the head, bro." And I was like, fuck.
He's like, yo, we out. Yo, we going.
I was like, for real? He's like, yeah. I was like, fuck, man. Like, God damn it. And he's just like, oh, it's cool, though. Like, she laughed it off. Like, it was fine, I was like, all right, cool. It was like, all right. It was nothing, like, too crazy, But the comments, bro, I was getting cooked, dog. I was getting cooked, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, I was like, damn, man, I'm getting cooked in the comments.
Yo, the first time I seen it, I'm looking, and it just popped up like just randomly, and I'm like, is that Enzo? And I go, yo, I went back like 8 times and I go, yo, that's fucking Enzo. The first one I seen was the spinning back fist.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, he used all of his fucking Muay Thai right there. The technique was perfect. Like
someone's even talking shit about the technique. He's like, honestly, I'm not impressed. Because I fell on that fucking wrestling move. He was just like, he's like, I'm not impressed, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Y'all like Muay Thai shorts in the pit is fucking cringe, And I was like, all right, people. I'm just like, dog.
Yo, at least you're not like elbowing people, like hitting them. Like you're in there like my man Road Tie.
No, my cousin does that shit. My cousin, he like it's called crowd bashing, and that fool will literally just go up to people and like fucking like uppercut them and fucking elbow, like fucking.
That's wow.
He legit does that, Shows. I go to hardcore. Well, I used to go to hardcore shows, bro. So it was a festival out here called Sound and Fury in LA. And then some bands, man, just to name like a few off of my head, Trapped Under Ice, Throwdown, Minority Unit, Have Heart. You want to go like a bit old school Boston straight edge shit. We could do like Righteous Jams and shit like that. Just a bunch of old school hardcore shit. Marauder's a good one too if you want to go hella old school metal hardcore.
Yeah. You see,
But he
like,
said I saw a kid get his ear torn off in a pit once. It's like shit.
oh
Todd, like
shit,
said Evander Holyfield in the pit, homie.
yo, for real, man. Like, what's crazy? Like, so like I know the mainstream stuff. So like I love like fucking like Mastodon and like Slayer, or like
Yeah.
like the mainstream stuff.
Yeah, the mainstream
So
metal stuff. Yeah.
yeah, so like
Yeah, this is just like a subgenre
yeah,
of hardcore.
yeah, like Volby,
All right.
Oh man, who needs an ear anyway? Damn Texas. Yeah.
That's because some members take bad.
Yeah. Anytime she sees somebody spin around, she's flinch up.
Nah, man, she's good, bro. She took that shit like a champ. I don't know if
Yeah.
it says that she's just invincible or if my shit's just weak, bro. Either way, man.
Shit. So what got you into fighting? Did you and your cousin go into it together?
It's funny. I actually fought that cousin. Like, we actually got into a fist fight. A few years ago. Too with ABRB for about 5 to 6 years. Damn, that's beastie.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, like
for 5 to 6 years. That's a beastie tour.
Wow.
But yeah, just growing up, always being interested in like martial arts, fighting, and all that stuff. I was always big into UFC though. I wasn't ever really big into boxing. I wasn't ever really big into any other like martial art or combat sport. As far as just kickboxing, like Glory, and then Pride. Back in the day,
I love
UFC, Pride.
I love Pride.
And then ONE FC is doing real good right now. I feel like ONE FC is like the new Pride, you know? Like that to me, I feel like it's the new Pride.
Dude, fucking Super Leg, Rotan.
Yeah.
Who's the
Tywin Chan? That dude's beastie too.
Yeah, fucking Haggerty.
Yeah. Oh, Haggerty's a beast.
Haggerty's a beast.
Yeah, Jonathan Haggerty. So like all that stuff, like I really enjoy it, you know? But yeah, growing up, my dad never put me into classes and stuff like that. He's like, nah, man, you're probably going to lose interest in like a little bit. And it's expensive, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So once I started making my own money, I was able to actually take some classes. One of my homies, he's a trainer too. So yeah, I would do some privates with him as well. Some Muay Thai privates and stuff like that. So I trained for about 3 years straight. And then I got like a good foundation, understanding movements, defense, and all that stuff, how to strike. Mm-hmm. But I'm by like no means a fucking good fighter. Like, just because you can fight doesn't mean you're a good fighter, you know? There's levels to that shit, man. There's fucking levels, dude.
You know what? It's levels, and it's reading your opponent. Because you have to be able to, all right, like if I do this is his reaction. So and you got to know how to counter that. So
you're setting them up. You're playing chess with them, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. It's a huge chess match, and you have to have your reflexes have to be insane.
But you got to have fights under the belt for you to even train that IQ like that, you know?
Yeah,
like, so exactly. It's just like people like think that street fighting, oh yeah, I've knocked a guy out in the streets. You go to a fucking gym and you actually go train, it's a completely different fucking game, bro.
Well, because like people don't understand how hard it is to go a minute.
Oh, it's tough, dude. Fighting is the best fucking workout, bro.
Because it's you're training for that minute. You gotta keep your guard up, and just moving around is exhausting because you gotta stay in your stance. You gotta stay focused. So like, and you're reacting to everything.
That's hold on. That's As Blood Runs Black, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. BJJ? No, we're not gay, bro.
Yeah, for real. Like, you know what? Like,
we just want to get butt naked, put some baby oil, and do some BJJ with foods, dog.
You know, like, because like I told you, like I grew up wrestling, so like for me, like I started wrestling in high school. And fell in love with it ever since, and now my son wrestles.
Well, you had a good record, no?
He
had a beastie record, huh?
Yeah, he's doing good, man. He qualified for regionals.
No, I'm saying you had a good record in high school,
Yeah.
huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I
You know,
remember you
like
gave your son shit for it because you were
yeah.
beefed. Y'all like, what's up, man? Where you at?
Yeah, listen, man. All I want is for him to be better than me. That's
Yeah.
it. I'm like, listen, like this is my record. Beat my record.
Yeah.
This is what I did. You got to get past you. I want you to be able to get past me. So for him, he has to qualify for state. Like, you know, like if I had what he had, I would have went to states. And New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Those those are gauntlets for tournaments because it's one guy. There is no one double A. You know, he's the 1-1-6 champ or that kind of other stuff from that these other states do. It's one guy for that weight. That's it. No matter if you're from a small school or a big school. You know, I remember a couple years that they did like big school, small school, and they were like, this is bullshit. Like, we're going back to the old format. You know, and then after that, they went right back to the way it was, where it was it was one guy for each weight. And would I have one stage? Probably not, because there were certain guys that were doing it since they were in fucking diapers.
That's what I'm saying too, man. Like, they're like, oh, do you want to fight? Like, do you want to start fighting, get in the ring? I was all like, bro, I'm like fucking 20 something. These dudes have been doing this since they're 7 years old. You know, like I'm not about to go there and just get mocked. I started training late.
My thing is the leg kicks. You know,
yeah, those dude. You take a couple of those.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like a big wake up call. You know.
Oh wow, he said his brother Texas said his brother-in-law fought Portier.
He fought Poirier for like 2 rounds.
Yeah. Dustin is a dog.
Yeah.
Dustin is a dog. Oh, he
says if we lock eyes, we for sure locking eyes, dog.
Yeah. Oh, he says Aaron Suarez
versus Dustin Poirier. Yeah, that's dope. Look into
it. You know what? The thing about Poirier is he kind of had like a fine wine kind of career, because like when he first started off, he was like he wasn't that good. He was good, but he was never championship level.
Yeah,
you know, and
well, that's the same thing like with your son. You know, your son might have not started off with your record, but he could probably take it further than you did, and then it will get better as he goes. You know,
all I want is for him to qualify for states, and that's not this year. Yeah. That's next year.
There you go.
You know, so next year the plan is like you got so many people in your corner. Like I'm sending him to wrestling camps, you know, like to learn moves. You know, I'm just like I'm doing everything possible for him to be able to achieve that goal, and also too like for him to be able to get a, you know.
You took a while to move that comment off, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was just chilling, talking about y'all fighting diabetes. I was like, I'm gonna see how long you keep it there. My bad. So yeah, state. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, no. I was saying, you know, like you know, this summer he wants to go up to 190. So this summer we're gonna be hitting the gym, you know, 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Put that way, get him around 200 pounds. Right now he's around 175.
Yeah.
So you know the plan is to get him around 200 pounds, and then he just has to cut 10 pounds when the season come around. So you know, and listen, he has no excuses, because you know he trains every day, but he just has bad habits.
Yeah,
you know, and he tries to use the excuse that because he's tall he can't get low, and I'm like, that's a bullshit excuse. Like you just don't like it's uncomfortable. You know, I understand that it's uncomfortable, but you can't sit there and stay in a tie-up all day. You know, like you can't be lazy, and you got to go and put pressure on. You got to put pressure on these guys and break them.
Yeah.
But you know, like next year, like this year, I just want him to win 2 matches at regionals, so he can understand what it's like being there. And then next year, it's all gears go. You know, So did you ever think about having your daughter do like wrestling or little Muay Thai tournaments? Because you know, like
100%. I think we could get her in at 4 or 5. I think it was 4 years old. We could start getting
Mm,
into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and there's
mm,
this like the Gracie Barra gym over here in Northridge,
yeah.
bro. I went to go see my girl's cousin's kid. They roll around and then they go to the classes, and it's dope right there because they do teach them a lot of discipline too.
Mm,
You know, like it's like, yeah, they do the drills and they let them kind of run around a little bit, but once it's time to like, hey, that's it. They're like
you
super
know,
strict on it, and like they teach them some discipline. So it's like that's good for her to have a foundation of that. You know, like learn how to roll, learn
yeah.
how to defend herself on grappling and stuff like that. And then once she already has like a good foundation of like discipline when it comes to martial arts, around like 6, 7 years old, start getting her into some kickboxing, some Muay Thai. So she'll be a nice, well-rounded. You know, I'm not gonna force it on her. I'm just gonna like, here you go, and if she likes it, great. But if she doesn't
So
want to do it, then so be it. You know.
like when my oldest son was younger, he did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for a little while.
Yeah.
And the one thing that every parent says is he's gonna like the first 3 weeks, they're gonna cry. After
Yeah.
that third week, they all of a sudden like a switch goes off. And I've seen that with every kid.
Yeah.
We're going like girls would cry the first 3 weeks, and the fourth week they all of a sudden they turn into little monsters and they're loving it and they're rolling and they're laughing and they're just enjoying it. So like don't so I would say don't push her, but give her a month.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
100%. So yeah, we're for sure gonna get her started on that.
so it's great. Like if honestly like if I could, I would have got my son into boxing at a young age.
Yeah.
Because it's always good to know how to throw a punch properly, know how to use your hands.
Yeah.
And to me,
That's why.
like,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, sorry, no, you're saying,
Yeah. That's why I like Muay Thai, because you learn how to
yeah,
do both. And
yeah,
then once you have a boxing, like if you have a good understanding of boxing and then you go
yeah,
into Muay Thai, it's harder to break those habits because you're gonna get leg kicked all day from a
yeah,
boxing stance because you're heavy on your front leg.
yep,
So that's why it's like if you just go Muay Thai first, I feel like all right, you can adapt boxing a bit easier because you already have a foundation of striking and you can adapt to that without jeopardizing you getting fucked up in Muay Thai coming from boxing. You know. People said I still cry.
it's all right, JD. You seem like a big crybaby, so it's okay. Men cry too, all right. Men cry too.
I cry all the time, dog.
Yeah. It's like it's setting up those foundational things that it's really setting up those foundation, and also like wrestling it builds you because it breaks you down because like you can't blame nobody but yourself. So it's why did I lose? I lost because of me. You can't blame your teammates. You
Yeah,
can't
there's
blame
no
your
teammates.
coaches.
Yeah,
It's
you
all
got no
you.
crutch. It's just you.
It's no crutch. It's just you.
Yeah.
So like now like wrestling is the biggest, like, for as far as girls, wrestling is like blowing up out of control.
Damn.
Yeah. So like wrestling is like going through the roof. So that like they're saying that it's growing probably like 30% every year.
Yeah, it's big.
Well, what the thing is like you're a dad, you wrestled growing up, and you're like, all right, well, fuck it. Like I got a daughter, so she's gonna wrestle. It's not very often that like you'll be able to get a girl like that goes from high school into being like a champion. But like if you start her young and she learns all those. What's up, Nick? And
What up,
she finds
Nick?
out all those foundational stuff. By the time she's a freshman, she's gonna be a beast.
Yeah. No, you're right.
So like one thing, like I always wanted to learn. I always thought that kickboxing was a great way to learn how to throw hands, throw feet. Muay Thai is great because Muay Thai teaches you how to elbow properly.
Yeah, the art of 8 limbs. So teach you how to do hands, elbows, knees, shins.
Shins, everything. So like now you have to use that. It's kind of like like a stick with like ridges on it, right? To kind of like kill
You
those nerves.
don't have to, bro. Like some people do that just like I guess to speed up the process, but bro, all you gotta
Mm,
do is kick the fucking heavy bag. Just go rounds on the heavy bag.
mm,
It'll break the nerve if you're doing it right, you know? People just do that. I mean, it looks cool, it looks tough to do that, but you don't have to do that to break the nerve. You kick the heavy bag right with good form and you actually start blasting that thing, go rounds of just doing
mm-hmm.
that, it's gonna kill that nerve, bro. And you're gonna get
Yeah.
conditioned shins.
Yo, I got me, when me and you were talking on IG, like growing up, my guy was Ernesto Hoost.
Yeah, oh man.
That was my guy.
I fucking love I literally took a bunch of my style when I was like spar and shit like that from Ernesto Hoost and Rob
Yeah.
Kamen, bro. Mr. Low
Yeah.
Kick. I love their low kicks, bro.
Dude, insane.
Yeah.
Like he broke down Bob Sapp.
Yeah.
Broke him down
Bob Sapp even won, but he couldn't fight the
next
next fight. So Ernesto
Yeah.
Hoost jumped in and he
Yeah.
won. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that's such a good story, bro.
Dude,
that's some movie shit right there, man.
Yeah. Listen, that Dutch style of kickboxing, it's a lost art.
What's that small Dutchman? Fuck, dude. He's a small white boy. Beastie motherfucker, dude.
I'm trying to think because I know one guy. He lost like 3 weeks ago.
No, this guy's dead. This guy's dead. Dude, he's a beastie Dutch fighter, bro. He have his hair split in the middle. Fuck, what was his name, dude? Yeah, he was just like the small white boy. He would fuck up a lot of Thai fighters, bro.
Wow.
I learned everything I know about Muay Thai from Bloodsport. He said.
Yo,
I mean, that got a lot of people
into town, man.
Though.
Yeah. Yo, growing up, I played I played rugby till I was maybe like 32, man. Like I need to get my fat ass in shape so I can go back out there and get a run in, man. Rugby was like my passion.
That's just
like
tough,
I loved rugby more than I loved wrestling. You know, like I like when I wasn't playing for my high school team, I would play for the men's club team. So at 16, I was playing against grown men.
Yeah.
And then once I graduated, I went right to the men's club team. And then I'm doing good.
My bad. I just remembered his name, dog.
Go for it.
Raymond Deckers.
Oh yeah.
That's a beastie motherfucker, bro. Look up his highlights. Yeah. God damn. Mm-hmm. It's like Ramon Deckers, Raymond Deckers.
And he went to UFC for a little bit too.
That guy's a fucking beast. He's a beast. Yeah, rest in peace, that guy, man. He's for the Dutch style of fighting. Him and Ernesto, man.
How do you feel about speaking of Dutch fighters? How do you feel about Bas Rutten?
He's fucking great.
I like Bas.
For the pancreas, that type of sport.
Yeah,
he's one of the best. He was one of the best.
Well, yeah, but the thing with pancreas was you couldn't punch; you had to slap.
You have to use your palm. But they would use this bone right here.
Yeah.
To fucking,
and you see him like,
yeah. So I mean, it was cool that some good fights came out of that too. You know, because they had jiu-jitsu in there too. So it was an interesting dynamic to watch. But his location.
That's where Shamrock started at.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he had good fights with both Shamrocks in there. No?
Yeah. Frank was a beast. Frank was probably better than Ken.
Yeah. Frank had real good fights with Boss in there in the pancreas. Yeah, I like Boss. He's funny as fuck too, bro. All those old school videos of him like beating up fools in the bar, like how to fight, how to defend yourself. Those are fucking hilarious, dude.
You know who I love? Fucking what's his name? Don Fry.
Oh yeah, the fucking mustache. Yeah.
Don Fry is hilarious.
Yeah, that was funny.
Like when he's on Rogan, he's
a man's man.
Yeah.
That was just a straight up man's man. None of that sissy shit, dog.
Yo, for real.
No cow.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like, he would go on Instagram and be like, there's no way, I don't cook, and he'll say some wild shit.
Yeah.
And his voice is so deep and broken that it's just funny as fuck.
Do you know who Nick was saying that the Gracies beat them all? Do you know who beat all the Gracies?
Fucking Sakuraba.
Sakuraba, baby. Yep.
Sakuraba.
Yep.
Listen, man, like I
Sakuraba.
know, like when it come to fighting, man, I'm like I know I can
But
hold my own
you
a
know
little
a
bit,
lot
man.
about like not just like you know a lot about all types of like me. I'm not a big boxing guy. You go
Yeah,
for
like
days on boxing too. You
yeah,
know, so
boxing is one of my first like that's because boxing is such an art, man.
yeah.
It's chess,
And then
you
I'll
know.
like Instagram with you, like chatting up on
Yeah,
Instagram. We're talking
yeah,
about Miguel Angel Torres and shit. It's like,
yo,
dude, I
yo,
can't talk to anyone about Miguel Angel Torres. Just you,
yo,
bro. No
Miguel
one else knows who
Torres.
the fuck that is, dude.
Yo, Miguel Torres was a beast at WEC had
WEC was a
amazing
shit,
fighter.
man.
Yo, but think about the WEC had fucking Uriah Faber,
Jose Aldo.
Chael Sonnen.
Yeah.
They had the military guy. They had Mike Brown was there.
Yeah.
Fuck, I loved Mike Brown, man.
I love seeing him as a coach now too.
Yeah,
Like what he did in the WEC.
Yeah,
and seeing him coaching all these fools, like, oh, you gotta respect him, man.
You know what? Like, I didn't like him until I seen him win the championship, and the first people that he thanked was his coaches, and he broke down talking about his coach. I said, I could rock with this guy because I was a big Uriah Faber guy.
Yeah, a lot of people were.
You know,
the California kid.
Yeah, man. Like I was a big Uriah Faber guy, and you know, and the fact that he can never beat Mike Brown, he could never beat fucking Jose Aldo.
Those leg kicks, man.
Dude, oh my god,
made him do the ballerina, bro.
Yo, know what the thing? Like, I wish that fight would have went longer with McGregor.
Yeah,
because instead of him,
dude, my heart broke that day, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking Nick.
Nick's gonna be in his house hitting his boys with some fucking stinger splashes. Fucking Sting. Oh man. But you know, like, but then UFC bought WEC for their lightweights because the UFC didn't really have a good like
one. They didn't have it at all. They didn't have that weight class at all.
And there was like, oh, yo, who the fuck are these guys? And they bought out WEC and they brought in Jose Aldo, fucking Uriah Faber, Dominic Cruz,
Ben Henderson, Henderson,
yep,
Anthony Pettis,
yes,
dude. All those fools, those fools, dude. Yeah, WEC put a bunch of like lightweight fools on the map, dude. Like
the crazy thing was like Benson Henderson. I don't like his drop off was insane. How fast he just went from here to just down.
Well, same with Miguel Torres, dude.
Yeah, well, that knee injury where he blew his knee out.
Yeah.
That was to me that kick should be illegal.
Yeah,
I don't think it should be allowed because John Jones he uses that kick a lot.
He uses it a lot. Just hyperextends people's knees, just blows that shit out.
Yeah. Well, he uses it, and so does fucking Khalil Roundtree.
Yeah.
Khalil Roundtree is a fucking animal.
Yeah, he stopped the fight like that, no? Just with that kick. Like I was like, oh,
two guys.
That was a dick move.
Yeah, man. Like I had like the fight with Pereira. I seen the size advantage, and I'm like, I don't like. There was no way of me seeing him win that fight. You know.
Yeah, like, man, Pereira's a different beast, man.
Yo, but you know what? Like, I feel like if he fought somebody who can box, they get him the fuck up out of there.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like, cause like
you need a really good wrestler to take him. If you're gonna stand with him, bro, you're risking it, dog.
You are risking it, but here's the thing.
And if you're talking about a boxer, bro, this fool's fucking calf kicks are so sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
If you're bringing in a boxer with that type of stance, bro, he's not gonna stand a chance. You need a good like boxer wrestler, you know, like a good boxer wrestler who has wrestling foundations, bro. Because that's what you need to take that motherfucker down.
You know, it's the funny thing.
Ankalaev is probably gonna be the one, bro.
You know what?
Ankalaev will probably but he's an idiot if he does what he says he's gonna do. He's all
You know
like,
what?
I'm gonna stand with him. It's like, you're a dumbass.
You know what? The dumbest shit was when Sean Strickland went and stood with him. That was the dumbest shit ever. I don't care what. He's sitting there, and I'm like, yo, just take him down. He has no takedown defense.
He was doing so good at defense though, like with the calf kicks defense and all that. He was doing okay until that left hook, man. And that's all it takes for that motherfucker.
Yeah, he has. I don't know how he made 185.
Yeah, that was insane.
Because he walks around at like 230.
Yeah, no, that was insane.
They said that he came into the Adesanya fight at like 220.
Yeah, that makes sense.
When he walked in.
Yeah, when he rehydrates. Yep.
Yo, that should be banned.
Well, I mean, that's sanctioned cheating. It's sanctioned cheating, you know? Like, yeah. Joe Rogan talks about it all the time where it's like, well, yeah, like they make weight and then they just fucking rehydrate up like
we rehydrate and blow up.
Yeah.
You know, like, because you're like, damn, that motherfucker is human. Like I think it was last Saturday when Camineer fought the Brazilian guy.
Okay.
Dude, that fucking they call I know his name is RoboCop. Yeah. That motherfucker was so big. Like he was humongous. I'm like, there's no way he's 185. He had to come in the ring. He had to come into the ring at like 230, 240. He was humongous. But
look at Yoel Romero. Look at Paulo Costa. You know, like those motherfuckers are huge, bro. They're huge. How you know what? Like 185, bro.
It's funny, like, cause Angel was showing me. Angel loves fucking BKFC. That's Angel shit.
Yeah, Angel BKFC's fun. It's fun. It is fun.
Yeah, Angel loves BKFC. So
Angel was a maniac. That's why. That fool loves blood. Yo, was a maniac, bro.
Yeah. He was showing me a clip of the surgery that Romero did, that he can't move his neck. So like knocking that dude out is like nearly impossible because his head doesn't move. So getting his chin to move, because you know they say if your chin moves away, it's lights out.
Yeah.
So for him, like that shit, his neck is like this, like it's not moving.
That's true. Yeah, you can see it when he fights too. When he swings, he's just like it's stiff.
Yeah. Neck. Yo, for him to be that age and to look that shredded is insane.
Yeah.
You know, he's like 46 years old.
He's a fucking specimen, dog.
Yo, a real fucking specimen. On the Cuban sauce.
Yeah, for sure.
On the fucking Cuban sauce. Like, I loved when did you ever see the episode when he was on Rogan with Joey Diaz?
I don't think I did. I probably saw clips of it, but I don't watch the episode.
Dude, and him and Joey he's telling Joey Diaz, because you know, like, just in case he can't speak, he has him translate. And he was telling him about how he had to go to Germany, and from Germany he was able to sneak over here. So, you know, because he was an Olympic wrestler. Yeah. So he was an Olympic wrestler. So what he did was he went to a tournament and dipped. Well, but
I'm glad he did, man. I'm glad he did, because got a lot of good fights out of that guy.
Yeah. The system that they use is like, if you're the bottom guy, you don't eat, you starve.
Damn. Yeah.
So like the top guys get 4 meals.
That's
the second guy gets 3.
That's crazy.
Then he gets 2.
That's legit, like survival of the fittest right there.
Yo, it's survival of the fittest. So he was like, every day he has to fight this young kid that doesn't eat, and he knows he has to beat you to eat. And that's how they keep that fucking Cuban Olympic system just going.
That's wild, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's life or death right there, man.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, it's insane. Like, the one baseball player, he immigrated to Mexico, and now he's a full-blown Mexican citizen.
Yeah, a lot of good baseball players come out of there too. No, they love that shit over there.
Yeah, but Cuba got everything, man. They got amazing boxers. You know, like that Cuban. Like, my 2 favorite fighting styles is the Soviet and the Cuban fighting style.
Yeah,
because the way that the Soviets punch, when they punch, they kind of like everything is like over the top. It's kind of you know, because you really want to expose
drop it.
Yeah. You know, so you can really expose those knuckles.
Yep.
But you know, like when I'm able to catch ONE FC, it's the best. Like I love Stamp. Stamp is that's my bitch. Love Stamp. Love fucking Stamp.
Yeah, man, there's a bunch of girls, man, that are just fucking. Their technique is a lot better than a lot of guys too.
Holy shit. Sorry. Nick said he was there when fucking Owen Hart passed away. That's crazy, Nick. That's crazy. Like I remember I heard about the next night on Raw.
Yeah.
I'm a big fucking wrestling nut. You know,
I was never big on wrestling, man.
I loved it. Loved it.
My girl was big on it though. So she
Yeah.
knows all this shit. She's big on football and wrestling. I'm like, what the fuck?
Mm. That's so insane. And the sad part about it was that everybody left Vince except for him because he didn't want to follow in Brett's footsteps. So he stayed with Vince, and you know to me, and this is my opinion. Like that gimmick, he was the best out of all of them, but he was small, and that gimmick wasn't working for him.
Yeah,
the blue blazer. You know, I'm smoking the Fuente. Fuente. The fuck.
See what I'm saying?
I'm a Fuente. That's it, right?
No,
Fuerte.
Yeah. And I'm smoking the Oil de Nicaragua, Antonio, Connecticut, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I remember when Hound Dog had me on with Taz, man. That right there was like a dream come true. Like they actually sit there and like talk to a wrestler and like ask him about shit, and you see Taz like, how the fuck you know about that? You know, like because these guys tell stories, you know, online. You're like, so a lot of behind the scenes shit. You find out through the grapevine and shit like that. Oh, I was it like, you know, I still watch the big events. So did you meet Pat when you were at the shop? Fucking old man Pat loves it. So for Royal Rumble, fucking me and Patty was sitting there watching it, and Patty was into it, man.
That's funny,
78 years old.
That's so funny.
Fucking going crazy for it.
That's funny. Yeah, I always see him on the live streams. Patty.
Yeah, yeah, man. Pat fucking loves it. Yeah, me and Brian talk wrestling all the time too. Fucking, I'm like, Pat, it's an event tonight. He'll go, really? You gonna put it on? I'm like, of course. So like, we'll watch that. We'll fucking watch Raw on Netflix. I'll show him like if it's a good match, I'll show it to him. He's like,
those 60-minute ones are good on the wrestlers, like that Nature Boy ones. The 60.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
You know what? Like, it just makes you wonder how the fuck is he still ticking?
Yeah,
all the shit that he went through, and all the shit that he fucking
emotionally and physically, man.
Yeah, man. Well, you know what? Like, if you ask the guys who was with Rick, they all say he was a bitch.
Yeah,
because he was insecure. Yeah. So Rick was he would hold talent down to make sure that he stayed on top, which is the name of the game. Yeah. But there's ways to do it, you know. So he had a problem with Kevin Nash because Kevin Nash cut a promo on him, and they said that he was in the back crying. You fucking right about that, Nick. You right about that. Coke and hookers.
It's the recipe, bro.
Yo, the fucking recipe is right. Fucking he was a wild dude. You know, fucking he's still out there, and I guarantee he's still out there wilding out.
Like he's fucked up. I saw him on the Kill Tony episode. Oh my gosh, bro, it was so cringe. I was like, yo, what? He did not know the format of the show.
No, of course not.
He ended up just walking out.
Yeah.
All Rick drunk and shit. I was like, yo. That shit was funny, bro. All the comedians kind of roasting him. I was like, oh man, that shit was cringe. Yeah.
It's funny because I was talking to Peter about doing like once like every 3 months, like we pick a content creator and we do a roast.
Oh, that's funny.
You know, and what we'll do is we'll just have people like come up for like 10 minutes and just fucking roast them.
Yeah.
You know, like I think that right there will be fucking cool and fucking funny.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
You know,
it's not as easy as it looks, though. You know, like
nah, it's not. But
coming up with rosters, you really got to write them, and a lot of them
yeah,
aren't gonna
yeah.
land. You know, a lot of them might not land, so people are gonna be bombing all day. So it'll be funny though. It'll be with two things. It's either gonna be funny on good jokes or funny on just some cringe shit. You know, where it's just like, oh man, that's fucking hard to watch. Either way, it's gonna make good content. You know.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, and it's something different for everybody that's watching, just to sit back and have a fucking good laugh. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, just so you know, this way everything isn't so serious. It's one of those things where you can go up, have a cigar, have a fucking whiskey, and just laugh your ass off about somebody that you know.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, that's why I like the fucking the unbanded fucking pod Discord so much, because nobody takes anything personal.
Yeah.
You know, it's jokes in there for days.
Yeah.
So
it don't stop in there.
It don't stop, you know. And
yeah, you gotta have some thick skin to be in there.
For real.
100%, JD. 100%, man.
Yo,
JD is a real good roaster, man. He doesn't stop.
Yeah, you know, like, first of all, no matter if I set that up, JD's coming on last.
It's funny though, because JD's always in like the messages, he's good with it, but when you talk to him, bro, you get none of that shit whatsoever, dude. I'm like, it's a completely different person. I'm just like, am I talking to JD? Like, because he's just like a nice dude, just talks about like whatever's going on, you know. But like on the comments, that motherfucker's a savage, you know. So you're just like
savage. Well, him and AZ,
talking to the right guy.
AZ's a fucking savage too.
Yeah, AZ's super witty with it. Yeah, he's witty with the shit.
Yeah, but I guess we can go back to cigars, you know, because I could talk fighting and fucking shit all day.
100%.
You know, so like, what are some of like your go-tos?
My go-tos?
Yeah.
Well, I smoke, dude. I just smoke random shit all the time. But I just try to smoke bangers that people recommend.
Yeah.
So like, this is a banger somebody recommended. You know, I haven't had it before, so I'm always smoking new shit. But cigars that I like, I mean, Connecticut, I like the 20 Acre Farm.
Yeah,
that one's beastie. For Fuentes, I like the Don Carlos Edición de Aniversario. That one's a banger to me. I enjoy that one. I do like the one you're smoking too. The Alma Fuerte, the green band.
Fuertes, yeah, this was nice.
The green band's real cool.
No, I like the Alma Campo.
Alma de Campo,
yeah.
That's the white band.
Yeah, the silver band, well, the gray band.
Bro, I had a few weeks ago, bro. I had that original reserve, the Placencia original reserve in the Cortez size.
Yo,
God damn, bro.
Yo, it's a banger.
That's a fucking banger, dude.
Banger.
I was like, yo, dude, this cigar has no business being this fucking good, man. That's such a good fucking cigar.
Actually got a box of those on Cigar Page for like $89.
That's a fucking steal, dog.
Dude, and
that cigar is so fucking good. For one of them, for one cigar in California, I paid $22 for it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Shit.
I still wasn't mad though, because it was just a really good cigar. But then I looked at the MSRP after, and I was like, son of a bitch, man. California got me again.
Dude, in New York, they're trying to raise it to 95%.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Let me get some light going, bro.
Go for it, man. Dude, JD, you're diabolical, man. JD's a walking fucking black Air Force.
Yeah, dog. Dude, I'm telling you, in the comments, this was a savage.
Yo, he stays on fucking Black Air Force energy in the comments for real. You know, like he got it on a shiesty and the fucking,
Is that the Shiesty and the Black Air
Yeah.
Forces?
Yo, for real, he got a fucking shiesty and some black Air Force when he in the comments, man.
Just up to no fucking good,
Yo,
JD.
at all, man. JD.
Keyboard warrior, 100%, man. Because when you talk to him, bro, it's none of
Mhm.
that. None of that, dog. Just the nicest fucking guy talking about
for real.
family and shit. You're like,
Yeah,
yo,
man.
what?
Yeah, like.
But another one, I've been getting into Cubans lately, man, and I
Oh,
love
they fucking sucked you in, huh?
Oh man, they sucked me
sucked you
hard,
in.
bro. They sucked me so hard.
Yeah. No, fucking
Yeah,
fucking
man.
Sal.
That fucking 100%. It's 100% Sal, dude. That fucking White Churchill, Romeo and Julieta White Churchill.
Yeah. Everybody talks about that fucking cigar.
Oh my fucking god! Have you had it?
No, I never had it before.
Oh my gosh, bro! It's
no. What the thing is, it's hard out here to find, like legit like places that sell legit Cubans out here.
Yeah.
You know, like if like in California, you guys got a South spot.
Yeah.
You know, so you can go up in there and find it. You know, over here it's like it's a fucking Easter egg hunt.
Yeah. Yeah, luckily, man, Sal's the homie, you know. Because they don't, you can't just walk in there and get them either. Like they won't sell them to you, you know. Like oh yeah, that's Sal's boy, he's good, you know. So luckily, man, super grateful for Sal, you know, just all around stand up, fucking great. Homie,
you know? Sal's the man. Sal's the fucking man.
Yeah.
You know, too bad that he's not in the chat, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Short keyboards with the 2 keys. Fucking JD. Yeah, man. You know, like the Cubans that I did have, you know, from Sanj was the and was my favorite was the Upman Magnum.
Okay.
A fucking sick cigar.
Yeah. I haven't had that. Your homie, the homie, from Marvin, put me onto some good ones too.
Yeah.
Everyone talks about the Partagas D4. Not enough people talk about the E number 2, Series E number 2. God damn, man, that one's up there for me too. I like him more than the D4, to be honest. D4 is good, you know. It's a good cigar. People enjoy that one for a reason. But the E2, that one slept on, in my opinion. Not enough people talk about that one. That one is fucking 100% good. Yeah, you see the White Churchill, man. I got 8 of them for me, waiting for me. So I'm fucking hell yeah.
So what's the MSRP on those?
I think it's like $30 around there.
What?
Yeah.
You serious?
Yes, sir.
Shit, I might be sending Sal some money.
You said what?
Shit, Sal might be getting a fucking cash app from me. Like, yo, I need like 4 or 5 of those, yo. You know,
it's like $30.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, you see, box of 25 is 778 shipped. Yeah, we paid 8 somewhere around there.
Yeah, fucking. That's not bad either, because you go up with your boys, you split it. You know, it's hard just because of the fact that you have to be able to trust the person that's selling them to you.
Yeah.
100%. You know, especially like if you don't know Cubans.
Yeah. Yeah, I leave it to Sal, man. I trust Sal.
Yeah.
I leave it to him. He just hits me up. Hey, man. Woo woo. I'm like, I'm your fucking guy, dog. He's like, all right, let's get it. And then the rest I just leave up to him, and I trust him. So
yeah,
someone does dirty by Sal. I mean, shit.
Exactly.
Good luck to them, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick. Ours is 2023 as well.
And that's the thing too, like, because you know with Cubans, you gotta let them sit, you gotta let them age. You know, so you got those guys right now where they're ready to smoke.
Yep, prime pickings right now.
Mm-hmm. You see the way my child support work is, if I go up and I'm buying fucking $60 cigars, a fucking pin goes off, So, like, but at the same time, like, like, I need to start searching for these, like, the Marifel cigars, all that kind of stuff. I gotta start searching for those.
Yeah, Skinny's getting everybody on those.
Yeah. Fucking
Yeah,
Skinny, man.
Everyone on those, man.
Skinny's my guy, man.
Yeah.
Fuck,
I got
like
a one of one, that motherfucker, dude. He's a
one of one fucking for real.
Yeah.
Like Skinny is the godfather of Philly.
Yeah. And Skinny we trust, bro.
Yeah, for real, man.
Yeah.
For real. Like, but like outside of Cubans, like what other things do you like, man, like, all right, like, I know for a fact if I smoke like these, like, I got a bunch of these, so I know for a fact I'm good.
That's tricky, man. That's tricky to think of. Cause yeah, man, like I said, like I just get exposed to a bunch of bangers.
Yeah.
So like to me, it's like even like Alfonso's. If give me a box of Alfonso's extra añejo number 3s, I'm straight, bro. Like I'm good.
You know what?
That. But that's a fucking $50 cigar,
Yeah.
So it's like,
I had an Alfonso for the first time like 2 weeks ago, but it was one of the lower tier. I think it was around like $13-$14.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it didn't impress you that much, huh?
No, it was good. It was really good. I actually enjoyed it a lot.
Well, yeah, like stuff like that. One of my favorite boxes is that Don Carlos. That was my first box purchase.
No.
The Don Carlos Edición de Aniversario. That was my first box purchase, and that cigar for me, is one of the best. A lot of people don't like it, and that's cool. But for me, that cigar it's a banger for me. So I get a box of those, and I'm happy.
Dude, that's all Sal's fault. Sal, I smoked my first Don Carlos with Sal.
Yeah,
and now I'm having like 4 or 5 like Don Carlos a week. Not a week, but like in a month.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely like a go-to. It's like, all right, we don't want to smoke.
The one I'm talking about isn't a Cameroon though. This one has like a Opus wrapper. So it's not the same blend. That's why a lot of people don't like it, because it's like it's off of. They say this is not a Don Carlos. What the fuck? Because Don Carlos is the Cameroon wrapper with that Dominican blend, But this one is like, I don't know. I think it's a different blend too. But it's called the Edición de Aniversario, and that one to me is really good. I mean, don't get me wrong, Don Carlos's are fire. You find a fucking Eye of the Shark, it's so fucking good, bro. Yeah. Like that thing is sweet from start to finish.
The fucking the extra añejos are fucking nice.
Which ones are those?
Those
is that the Don Carlos, the Eye of the Shark?
No, those come out like twice a year.
Which is the extra añejos? Oh, is that the okay, the añejo is the that darker one, huh?
Yeah, comes out twice a year. Yeah.
I had an añejo. I forgot which one I had, bro, but like it was good, but for me that profile has too much earth for me. It has like a bit too much earth and like minerality to it, where you will get some sweetness on the back end, but it just tastes like dirt to me, man. Because it's a broadleaf, right?
Yeah. Actually, I think I did smoke that, Brian. Sorry. Yeah. I think I did smoke that one already. Yeah.
So to me, that broadleaf, man, it doesn't hit me right, man. It just doesn't hit me right. Or I don't fuck with a lot of broadleaf, man. It's hard for me to find a broadleaf that I actually enjoy. That fool JD said, "Damn, Hugo's back."
Yo, don't get used to Hugo, man. Hugo gonna be he going back. Don't worry.
He going back.
He going back.
Who's gonna mow the lawns, bro? Who's gonna mow the lawns? We need him.
Like it's all right. We'll find we'll just go to Skid Row.
What to JD?
Yeah.
So it's a Maduro wrapper on an Opus Shark. All right, for sure.
Yeah.
I haven't had the Shark, but I have had an Añejo. I don't know if it was the extra Añejo though. I'm not sure, but I did have a Fuente Añejo, the dark wrapper Maduro, and it was good. But for me, it was with cigars, man. I like that instant gratification. I wanted to be good from start to finish. So if I have to work for it to get good, I'm probably not gonna smoke it.
You know,
I will revisit it, but I probably won't be like, yeah, let me get that one off the bat. You know, like another one like that for me is that Crown Heads La Vareda. Have you had that one?
No.
The La Vareda?
No.
Yeah. So that one's same thing for me, bro. Same thing where it's just like it's good on the final third. I don't want to have to get through the bullshit
Nick,
first.
I got you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, for the church show?
Woo!
Yeah. There you go. There you go, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's got a good box too, that 2023.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, you better get put on, bro.
He says Mo game is strong.
Yeah. He's got the stripes down. Voted best law on the street. That was talking about his pubes right now, dog. I bet.
Yeah, he probably rocks a landing strip, man.
That's what he's talking about right there. He got the stripes down, bro.
Oh shit. Oh man.
What about for you, bro? What are your go-tos, man?
Right now, man. So
because it changes, no?
All the time, man. All the fucking time. Because anytime anything new comes in, I buy it, smoke it, try it out.
Oh, I forgot you love those champagnes, huh?
Yeah. Those are fucking dog. Yeah. You know what? Like, I don't feel bad because it's just one cigar, but I like other cigars from them.
Yeah, predominantly, yeah.
So it's like, like
I enjoyed it when I smoked it, bro. That champagne was nice.
Sanj don't give me shit, man. I pay for everything that I get, man.
Nah, but he do be putting you on some good shit, though.
He does, man.
I'm sure he's not always giving you shit,
Nah, so, but mostly everything that comes in there, I try it at least one time.
Yeah.
Like I'm really feeling that fucking was it the Crocodillo?
Yeah.
Fucking love that fucking cigar.
Yeah, they had a good year. They had a great year.
Yeah.
I haven't had that one yet, but that 10-year anniversary, the La Colmena, that was nice. That was nice. That was nice, bro.
You know what was nice? It was the EPC 15.
I don't fuck with EPC.
Yeah, like what? It's
the Pledge, garbage. Yeah. The Encore, garbage. The Allegiance, garbage. I'm like, yo, how are these cigars getting number one, bro?
Yeah, that was the most shocking thing, man.
Thank you, Nick.
Yeah, man, that was the most shocking thing. Yeah. Like I'm trying to think of what we get. I haven't tried it yet, but we got like the new Senator in that or Sergeant, whatever it's called, that he named after his dog.
Oh, okay, yeah. Is it the Senator or the Santer?
I think the Santer.
It's the Senator's foundation, right?
Foundation, yeah. The Santer. Yeah, so Santer, I haven't smoked that one yet. But a lot of people don't like the cigar, but I do like the Belgian Blue.
Oh, the Crown Heads?
Yeah, I like that one.
The Belgian Blue Waffle?
Yeah, oh man. Yeah. I didn't mind that cigar. I like that cigar.
That Blue Waffle cigar?
Let's see. I'm trying to think of what came out in the last like 6 months that I smoked.
You got one of them hats already?
The new one?
Yeah, the FJH?
No, not yet. Not yet. Yeah, not yet. That orange and blue one is fire though.
Yeah, that the Mets one?
Yeah, Knicks one.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, listen, we don't bang with them corny ass Mets around here, all right?
What you talking about, bro? You're over here saying Queens has the best food.
That's different. That's different. That's different.
What do you mean?
That's different. That's
It's the
different.
same shit, man.
Nah, man. Fuck that. Like
that's Queens. Help me represent. Look,
nah, man.
Look, you got the freaking Mets colors behind you, bro.
That's Knicks colors, man. That's Knicks colors. You know,
the Mets are doing way better than the Knicks, no?
Nah, the Knicks are in third place in the East, man.
Oh, okay.
They're not gonna win shit. But, well, they're not gonna win shit, but you know, like third place in the East.
Yeah.
You know, I came to that realization fucking Sunday night when they got blown out for the second time. But they got blown out by Cleveland and they got blown out by Boston. I was like, come on, Brian. Don't listen. Like, you know how much I love Little Guyana.
You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, you can't be disrespecting Queens. You were just praising them motherfuckers.
Nah,
bro.
but
give some love to the Mets
the
too.
food is rocking. That Met shit can go with the birds. That 7 train, that fucking 7 train can go with the birds.
Yo, you wild, man.
You know, that fucking 7 train can kick rocks.
Man, it's just a borough away, dog. Come on, have some love.
nah, man.
That's like me saying fuck the Angels, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just like,
yeah.
Nah, they're cool. They got a nice ass stadium.
It's the Bronx all day, man. You know, like now you went to that game with the Yankees and Dodgers, man.
Yeah, I went when I was out there at the Bronx.
Dude, yeah.
That shit is ghetto.
Yo,
that shit is
ghetto. You in the hood, man. You right in the hood. Yo, you right in fucking little PR, little DR, man.
Dude, I was like, yo, like, I want to go walk around. There's like bars right there, and we're like, well, let's go a little bit more up, see what's around here. I was like, let's turn right back around. There's nothing here for us.
You go to the concourse, you like, what the fuck? Yo, what's going on over here?
The
Bronx is a whole different beast.
Yeah.
Yo, like the Bronx is it's special. The Bronx is special.
Yeah, that's ghetto, bro.
You get in and you get out.
Yeah.
You don't chill there. I remember growing up, I used to hop on the Metro North and go to Fordham Road in the Bronx because that's where all like the clothing stores and shit like that was at, and that's also where we was able to get our fake Jordans, you know, fake throwback jerseys, you know, and like my boy he would just go and just go through basketball cards. The guy would wear the jersey for one night. He would like it'd be like a preseason game, but they got a picture. Like he had a Gary Payton like number 2 jersey. Like, when the fuck did he wear number 2? He's like, he wore his rookie year. Like that was the thing. Like you had to outdo the next dude. So dudes was going to card shops just looking for like.
Were you trying to outdo him rocking fake shit?
Yo, chicks didn't know.
Yeah, it's true. It's just the knowledge you're trying to flex on them, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You ever got this though?
Yo, but then you had to have the white you had to have the tee to match that of course the long 6XT with the matching. I've never owned a pair of Jordans and never will, but my man would go up and he'll have the matching Jordans. He had fucking green and yellow Jordans. Purple and white Jordans, and these before Jordan ever came out with those colors.
I don't know shit about
the flea market is right.
I don't know shit about. Talk to me about Vans. Yeah, we call the swap meet. Yeah, the swap meet. That's what it is right here. You got one around the corner right here, the Panorama swap meet.
Yeah, like so for us, like it's so like. They're not flea markets, like it's whole blocks.
Yeah.
So in New York, if you go to 28th Street, like in that area, the wholesale district, you can get all that.
That's what we have over here in downtown too. We call it the callejones. That's what they call that.
Like
so it's like it's whole blocks of just shit like that.
Yeah, like that. You go to Chinatown, especially in Chinatown, like
the same
they
shit.
got all
same shit over here.
Yep. The fucking fake Gucci, and people be buying them crazy.
All that.
And I'm like, never.
Yeah. All that shit. I'll go there sometimes just to pick up like hats,
Yo,
shirts,
fake as
sweaters.
hell. Nah, Stick said,
That joint was fake as
hell. They were fake as hell. So like you would go up and homie would probably go to his connect in Chinatown, tell him what he needed. And 2 weeks later, next thing you know, he's like, yo, I got your shit. You know? Yeah,
Placita Olvera. Yes, sir. See,
like,
JD talks shit about Cali, man, but he's a Cali boy, bro.
Yo. Oh, so who is Olvera?
It's a spot down here in LA. It's like little Mexico up in that bitch, bro.
Yeah. Well, all of LA is like little Mexico, man.
I mean, now it is, yeah. But right there, you go there, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm in it, you know. But it's cool, man. They have a bunch of little restaurants, a bunch of. They even have like bands playing there sometimes. You see people dancing right there in the courtyard and shit. I danced with an old ass lady. She was dancing by herself. I was like, come here, old lady. You know, started dancing with her. It's just like all family love and shit like that. Just Latinos get together and shit. But yeah, there's a bunch of little, yeah, exactly. That's, and then they have a bunch of that shit there too, you know?
Hey.
Where everyone's selling like the fake ass shit, Adidas with 4 stripes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
first of all, that's where fucking Hugo goes for his fucking tortas.
That's where Hugo goes for his Cuban hats.
Yeah.
That's where he rocks some Cuban hats at. You get them there.
See, over here, like, so like little Mexico in the city is like 106.
106?
Yeah. So like 106 on the east side. And they got like all like this number of Mexican restaurants there. You know, they got the flag, all that stuff.
All right.
But growing up in New Rochelle, like the west side, like, you know, we like no matter what, the motherfuckers banded together. So like if you're from Central America, like you was fucking in that clique. So like it would be like the Mexicans against the blacks, and fucking like I remember one day it was a fucking riot in middle school. Next thing you know, the fucking all these motherfuckers came from the high school.
Yeah.
Yo, fucking like 80 deep. Like uncles, fucking like.
Well, the uncles were 15 years old.
Yo. Like you knew that you couldn't go to like the west side of New Rochelle. Like if you was there, like you had to go up and be cool with somebody there. If you was there by yourself, you was getting chased up out of there.
Yeah, man, that's how it always was here too. For whatever reason, man, it was always blacks versus Mexicans, dog.
Yeah, always.
All the time, just the blacks versus Mexicans. Middle school, blacks versus Mexicans. High school, blacks versus Mexicans. But I mean, like fucking riots, bro.
Right,
like,
yo.
It looks like a jungle up in that school where you're like, holy shit, you know? It's just like, damn.
Yo, it was
beef.
Yo, it's crazy because, like, of course, like, you know, over here, like the Mexicans over here, they still that LA culture.
Yeah.
So
a lot of places do. A lot of places got the whole Bloods in the Crib. That's an LA shit, bro.
Well, yeah, well, and you know, and you got the brown pride.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, we see all these Mexican cats. They all wearing fucking
BPs and shit.
No, yo, yeah, like fucking the brown flags. Like yo, what's that? That's brown pride, son. You know, and I remember one of my boys, like he was like my homie, and he joined that, and then from there, like once he joined that, he went and jumped my boy, and I'm like, yo, like what's going on with that? And then he's like, what you want to do? I'm like, oh, come on, you put you my man's.
Yeah, man, fools get lost up in that shit. I got family members and all that shit, you know.
Yeah, man.
Goofiest motherfuckers you'll meet though. It's funny.
Yo,
you're a gangster. That's crazy. You're goofy as fuck, bro.
Yo, but yo, it's different out there on the West Coast, man. Because you know, like as kids, y'all brought up in that.
Yeah,
Like
100%.
we brought up here as kids, but not until they're older. You know,
Yeah,
because the OGs are they always not anymore, but they used to be like, all right, yo, like if you play sports, nah, you good.
yeah.
You know,
Nah,
like
these days, I mean,
nah, like
there is no fucking like morals or values anymore. You
at
know?
all.
Yeah. Race
Yeah.
riots in middle school was wild.
Yo, it
There
was
he
wild.
is.
It
There
was
he
wild,
is.
man.
What up, Sal?
Man, yo, Sal, what's going? Yeah, Sal, you have to understand something. Like, no matter what podcast it is, there's always a good, like, in combined, like 10 minutes talking about you.
Yeah,
You know, because
100%.
like you like the man so much that everybody it's like, yo, Sal's that dude. And
Sal's always getting his flowers, bro.
yeah, for real. In that
Yeah.
wide fucking Churchill.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
For Sal's the Bushido.
yeah,
That's
yep.
Tomatico's Bushido. That's his shit right there.
Mhm. Like, you know, but and it's crazy because like once you leave high school and you see each other, it's like, yo, what up? It's like all love. It's like, damn, son. Then you sitting back and you sitting there laughing, like, damn, son, yo, you remember when we was like 14 and fucking we used to thump it out. He was like, yo, that was wild. That was crazy. He was like, yo, and then we sitting there like, yo, you remember when your man knocked out this cat, and then this dude right here. I'm like, yo, he's like, yo, you remember when homie knocked out my man? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you know, you all just kicking now because after a while when you got fucking once you they'll always say like once you get a girlfriend, all that gang shit goes out the window because you ain't going outside no more. You
Yeah.
can't you ain't chilling with your homies like that. See, so you ain't on the streets. You're not on the streets no more, riding out doing dumb shit like that because you cuffed up.
You cuffed up. That's right.
You know, growing up in nice it was a super wild time. But the difference back then was like, well, y'all were different on the West Coast because y'all motherfuckers was always shooting out there. For us,
Yeah.
we
I
knuckle up.
was born in '93, and I remember like we were in an apartment, but we were like right in the front of our apartment was right in the front. We'll have a grill right outside of our apartment, bro. There'll be bullet holes in that shit. Like the next day, like there was always fucking shootings, man. And me as a kid, like it was normal, you know. It's just like gunshots and all that stuff. It's just like
because at night
bullet
you
holes
hear
everywhere. It was just normal for us.
Yo, the crazy shit was like back in the day, these be drive-bys. Like they ain't no more drive-bys no more.
Yeah, no, that's what it was. It was just drive-bys going around, just hitting fucking whatever, you know?
Yeah, whatever. Hit with Uzis, just shooting everywhere.
You
know, like
forget about it.
Yeah, that was the crazy thing from then to now. Like now, these kids they don't care. Like it's not a drive-by. They're rolling up on you.
That's wild, man. That's why, because like I'm even yesterday, bro. I was working at the comedy club that I work at, and there was like some dude, skinny, shorter dude, acting all hard, bro, hella hard, you know. And then he was like, standing in the server's aisleway. So I have like a full rack of drinks. I have hands full of plates, and he's just standing right there, giving the hostess a hard time. And I'm like, hey, my guy, like you can't be standing here, bro. You know, like we're trying to get through. It's a safety hazard. You can't be standing here.
Yeah.
He looked at me and goes, "What the fuck, homie?" And I was like, I'm looking down like, what the fuck, yo? Like, why is this guy acting so hard for?
Well, but the reason he acted so hard because he probably got that thing on him.
Exactly. And then
that's what it is.
It was yesterday was Marlon Wayans. He had a couple 2 sold out shows. So it was for the Marlon Wayans show. And then he's in there, like that guy is in there. They sat him down. He's over here trying to get down with some dude your size. He's like your build, you know? And he's trying to get down with him in the middle of the show. So then manager comes, like, you gotta go. And he's telling them like, fucking, you real ass motherfucker, come outside, dog. Skinny ass dude talking like that to a guy your size. I'm like, this fool for sure got the fucking piece on him, you know? Like he for sure does, bro.
Like, because he don't got it in the club, he got it in the car. So what he gonna do is once you go outside, he gonna run to his car.
I was like, bro, like, why is he acting so hard, having this energy with everybody? It's like when he'll get fucking from me and a dude your size, I was like, this one for sure has a piece on him, bro.
yo, people feel invincible nowadays when they got that on.
100%, 100%, bro. It's
You know,
crazy.
like
It's crazy, man.
like so like out here, like the one thing we have to deal with is so like the smoke shops that sell like this like the CBD stuff. So they don't hit distilleries, they hit like the little like smoke shops because everything in there is cash.
Oh shit.
So in like Harlem, the Bronx, every fucking every 2 days you hear, oh, the smoke shop was robbed.
Damn.
You know, and the one thing too is that they can't go up and say how much money they lost. It's
Yeah.
all cash, and they selling illegal shit there.
Yeah. It's the perfect crime.
But so out here, anybody can open up a smoke shop as long as they're saying they're not selling weed.
Yeah.
Well, legal weed.
Yeah.
So like their cover will be like, oh, we're selling CBD oils, we're selling fucking papers, stuff like that. You know, but on the back end, you know, they're selling weed.
Yeah.
But the problem now with that kind of stuff is the problem with weed now is you have no idea what's in it now because they lacing that shit with fentanyl too.
What? That's the first time I hear that shit.
Yeah.
Nah, weed.
Yo. It's Enzo is crazy times. Like,
what business does that shit have to do with weed, man?
Yo, these kids nowadays, they're like on the train, like kids are like they're paranoid. Like you see them just like always looking around.
You think that's the weed though?
I think that's a big part of it.
That's crazy.
Honestly, I feel like, you know, like kids like you shouldn't start smoking weed until you're at least 21.
Oh, bro. I mean, what age did you? Oh, you never did, huh?
Never did it.
I was like, damn. I was like, bro, how you gonna say that, man? I guess out here in the West Coast, bro. Man, I started young, bro. I started like at 13.
But it's different though, because back then, like it wasn't laced with shit. Like back then, you know, like I don't know what you guys had out in Cali, but out here, you know, on the East Coast, you know, we had haze,
chronic.
Yep. Yeah, the purple haze.
Purple
haze. You know,
chronic was big for us back in the day.
Yeah, you know, like Dro. You know, so all that kind of stuff was big.
Yeah. What up, Sal?
You know, what up, Sal? I'm smoking on the Amo Fuente.
Fuerte.
You
can never get shit right, though.
I can't, man.
I got the Oil de Nicaragua Antaño, Connecticut. My first cigar in a while, so I wanted to go with a Connecticut. That's a banger.
Yeah, nice.
That's what he said. It stuck my growth.
Yeah.
Smoking weed at 13 stuck my growth. That's funny.
But, like,
I could have been 7 feet. Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, you be out here like fucking Jack Gonzalez, man.
Yeah.
The craziest thing was, so like all my best friends, they all smoked, but I would get like, of course, like I would get half a contact, and I would come home and my clothes would reek of weed, and my mom be like, "You smoking?" I'm like, "No," but my friends do.
Yeah, that's the worst. I hate when my homies will hotbox. I was like, God damn it, bro. Like,
but the thing too is that they become stuck. So like one thing that I really appreciate about cigars is that you can sit down and you can actually keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
Like when you're smoking weed, especially depending on how strong it is, and then you're passing it around, sharing it. You know, after about a half an hour, 40 minutes, everybody's like this. Stuck.
Yeah. That's why I stopped, bro. That's why I stopped, because we'll go out, we'll light up a blunt, you know, like on the way there to the bar, some shit like that, downtown Santa Monica, Hollywood, wherever. We'll be smoking on the way there, and we're all good. And then by the time we get there, bro, I'm a wallflower, just high as fuck, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just stuck. And I'm like, that's not why I want to go out. Like, I'm
exactly.
usually a social guy trying to, you know, mix it up. see if I can get a baddie or two, you know, just like, what's up? But I can't do that because I'm over here in my head stuck. So I'm like, man, I can't be fucking with weed anymore because it was inconsistent. It was either I was gonna have a good high or I was gonna get a paranoid high where I'm just like in my head. I was like, fuck that. So then once I got into other drugs,
that's what I'm talking about.
the party started.
Yeah, that fucking that paranoid high.
Yeah. So I moved on to more consistent drugs, and I was just like, all right, this is cool. This is cool.
Yeah.
It was cool till it wasn't, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, even like with kids, like young kids doing like shit, like harder drugs and shit like that. I'm like, all right, man, like I did it too, you know. It's cool, but like you said, it's different now, man. Like
it's different now.
What I tell the kids, like, look, I'm not gonna tell you don't do it because I did it at your age. I did it too, and it was fun. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not what it is anymore. So the best thing you can do for yourself is test your fucking drugs. You know, get a little test kit. Just make sure the shit's not cut with fentanyl, and just do it in moderation, bro. Do your thing, you know. But obviously, don't overdose. I'm not saying do drugs. That's not what I'm saying. But if you're gonna do them, be smart about it because it's a different fucking world we're living in now. You know, fools are dropping like flies.
I remember when not remember, but I know you and Matt did an episode just about sobriety.
Yeah, that's right. On the chat with Matt.
Yeah, you know, Matt does. He's a great dude, man.
That's my fucking dude right there, bro.
You know, and you know, I think and those stories always connect with somebody.
Yeah.
You know, those stories always connect with somebody, and some people that don't think they have a problem, until they hear somebody else's story.
Yeah,
they're like, oh fuck, maybe I do have a problem.
Oh, I didn't think I had a problem the whole time. I was like, until I thought I was just, Mom, I'm just having fun, bro. I'm just having fun.
Yeah.
Until it hit me, man. It fucking hit me hard. It hit me with the way it hit me was depression, bro. I was depressed like a motherfucker, bro. I couldn't stand myself. I hated myself, bro, and I couldn't figure out why. I was like, why the fuck do I hate myself, man? Like on some weird shit too. Not even weird, but just on like on some real shit. I would go to sleep, bro, and I'll cry. I couldn't even look myself in the mirror because I would start crying just because I hated myself. I was just like, I can't stand this dude that I've become, and I couldn't understand why. And then I started realizing that, like, dude, I'm over here giving myself to any girl. So, like, what value do I have if I'm just throwing myself to anyone? Anyone can get it, you know? So I'm just like, what value do I have? Because I used to think, like, the more bitches you get, the more cooler you are, and like that creates value as a man. But I realized it was the exact opposite for me. And then I was just drinking my life away, doing coke like a motherfucker, you know. And I was wondering why I wasn't happy. And then that's when I realized when I was depressed that I was looking for outside validation. That was never going to fill the void that I had inside. That I had to do shit for myself, like going to the gym, dieting, all that stuff. That's what helped me realize, validate myself, and the things to make me proud of myself because I wasn't proud, you know. So that's what it took because I didn't think I had a problem until I got fucking depressed, and that was the bottom line for me. But a lot of people don't hit that point, you know. So a lot of people don't hit that point. So I was grateful enough to actually hit that point and realize it. Because some people, they just don't hit that point and they just keep going the way they are and they can't figure it out. Or there's some people just lack awareness of it, you know. When it hits them in the face, they just choose to ignore it. Maybe I don't know. But
well, you know, I think one thing when it comes to that also is just the fact that they're how do I put like. They're just that's their way of running from their problems.
100%.
And they can't face it.
100%.
So what they do, they block it out by drinking until I pass out.
Yeah. That's,
you know, and they're looking for an escape.
Yeah. That's why for me, I'm kind of, as fucked up as it sounds, I was grateful for the pandemic, you know?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people died, but for me, I was grateful for it because I had no choice but to face it because you're locked up, you know, like you're locked in, you can't go anywhere. It's just me. So I had to face myself and and that's what I had to deal with. So it was because of the pandemic that I had to spend that time with myself. And that's when it hit me where I was just like, well, there's no running. It's right here in front of me every day. And I couldn't take it. I couldn't stand it. You know, I was just like, what's going on, man? Why am I so sad? And I was just like, well, I realized it. I was like, well, the shit that I'm doing, looking for outside validation, just trying to be
You know,
cool, having fun until
hmm
it wasn't fun anymore.
well, I think the one thing too is like you can't like when it comes to stuff like that, like you know, you can try and you try to mask it. You could be a functioning alcoholic. You could be a functioning person to whatever you're addicted to,
Yeah,
and most people won't know.
yeah, yeah. I thought it was
Yeah,
normal. I thought it was normal to walk into work with a beer, and then be drinking on your break.
yeah,
Like I thought that was a normal thing. Just like, well, yeah, that's just what I do.
it
Like I'm
was. Yeah,
hungover
is
from
that?
the day before. Let me pound a beer at work real quick, and then even my boss would be like, "Bro, what are you doing, dude? Like,
Yeah,
you're over here just chopping it up with people drinking a beer. You haven't even clocked in yet. Like, what the fuck is
yeah,
your problem?" And I was like, and he's like, finish, like, get rid of that beer and get to work. I'll just chug that shit in his face, throw it away, and get to work. And I was just
yeah.
like, I thought it was
And,
just no. I was like, what? This is me. Just
well, and,
fucking idiot.
I think the one thing too there is the fact that you were able to work, you were able to do your job.
Yeah, yeah. I'll still get shit done.
So that's the thing. Like you were still able to get shit done. So in your head, you're like, yo, like, what's the dude bitching about? Like, I'm here,
Yeah,
I'm doing the job is getting done. What's
yeah,
what you crying about?
yeah. Exactly. That's what it was. It was that energy for sure.
Yeah. So it's not it's not is like for me seeing my family members go through it, kind of steered me away from it
That's
because
great.
just seeing what they went through, you know, really kept me, and then on top of that, like I never see my dad do it. So for me, it was like, all right, well, I'm gonna follow what he does.
You see, that's man. Hats off to you because I have the same type of experience where I have a lot of people that in my family that are addicts, alcoholics, and my dad never did any of that. But
Hmm.
I was still stubborn as fuck, and I didn't go your route. I didn't learn
Yeah,
from example. I had to
the
do it
hard
my
way. Yeah,
way. I had to do it my way, and I had to learn the hard way. And my dad would always tell me, "I told you, bro. I told you. I told you." Like I flatlined at 17 off of alcohol poisoning, got a DUI
wow,
at 18, and my dad's just like, "Man, like this is not how I raised you. Like
exactly. Yeah,
I never gave you that example. I keep telling you, like, look at your family members and stuff like that, and you still want to go that route. So it's just like
it's family, but
I learned the
also,
hard way for sure.
well, it's also your friends,
Yeah.
because when your friends are doing it, it's like, well, they doing it, like I'm gonna do it too.
Well, bro, it's funny because my friends were straight edge. We were straight edge for a
Really?
while, and I was the friend that got everybody fucking up.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, because I started pushing, bro. I started pushing some weight, and then I'm the one who had
Yeah.
it on me. So then I was the
Yeah.
one doing it, and I got my friends to start doing it. So
Doing it. Yeah.
I was the motherfucker.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, I started that little, uh,
Phase for them.
that little phase, that little chain reaction was caused by
Yeah.
me. So it's just like
Yeah.
some of them are still doing it, and then now I'm straight now, and I try to talk to them.
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey man, I did it. So we don't gotta. We don't
Yeah.
gotta.
But you
If
know
I
what?
can do it, if I can do it, I can stop. You got a
You can stop.
problem, you can do it too, man.
Well, I think the problem there is that they don't see it as a problem, and they see it as when they do it, they're having fun with it.
Yeah, but then I tell them, bro, we're 30 years old now.
Yeah.
Like we're not in our 20s anymore, bro. Like at a
Yeah.
point, it's no longer fun. So we got to get our shit
But
together now. We
well,
fucked off
and
our 20s. We got to
yeah.
sacrifice our 30s now.
Well, like, but you got to think about this. I see now. I don't know if they have kids or not. But if they don't have kids, for them it could be, one of those things where it's like, I don't got no responsibilities, so
I'm
you
so
know,
surprised, bro, seeing people that have kids and it still doesn't click for them. Like it, I'm so
mm,
surprised when I see that, but I see it more often than not. But it makes sense because a lot of people think like, once I have a kid, I'm gonna be straight. But like,
mm-hmm,
dude, honestly, having a kid will highlight your fucking weaknesses.
yeah,
100%, it highlights your weaknesses. So a lot of people like, and then it just gets harder. It's just life just gets harder. 100% just gets
it
harder.
does.
So then a lot of people can't work under that. They fold, and I see it all the time. even with some homies, dude, I see it all the time where it's just like they start folding and they're not good parents, you know, and it's just like they're over here still partying and shit, you know, and I'm just like, that's crazy to me how fools can do that when they have a family, or they'll
Yeah,
just
you know
start
what?
having more kids, you know, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
that's wild, bro.
you know, like I think the crazy part is like it it takes a it takes a lot of sacrifice to make a two family household work.
Yeah,
It takes a lot of sacrifice because you know, like I got two kids by two different women, and it didn't work with either one of them. You know, and it takes a lot of sacrifice to say, you know what, like some people don't have that mindset into all right, well, no matter what, we're gonna stick together.
yeah.
You know, some and you know, like
They're
we
easy
broke
to
up,
fold. A lot of people fold so easily, man.
yeah, you know, and you know, it sucks just because of the fact that, you know, I miss so much time, like face to face time with them. You know, like do we talk through video chat? But it's not the same as being able to just go and give them a hug,
Yeah,
you know, or just sit down next to them and watch what they're doing.
yeah,
You know, like during the summertime, you know, I always try to make my thing is always I always like if one's playing a game, I'll sit with them. I'll just sit next. We won't say a word. I'll just sit next to them.
yeah. Just be
You
present.
know, exactly.
Yeah,
You know, and you know, like in you know, pretty much like me, my oldest texts me every day. We talk. You know, he sends me goddamn Instagram reels all damn day.
yeah.
You know, just about like people being
The
fat.
fucking dude. Yeah.
Yeah, about people being fat. You know, and he's always like, "Oh, this is you. You still thinking you're in your prime." You know, so but you know, it's one of those things where it's like you know, like their happiness means more than mine.
Yeah.
And you know, when I was younger, I was dumb. I was young and dumb, wilding out, not doing drugs, but just chasing bitches.
Yeah. Yeah. You had different priorities, you know?
Yeah, like you know, like when the weekends came around, that it was their time.
Yeah.
But you know, during the week, you know, it was I was out there, you know, going from this
Playing in
girl.
D.
Yes, listen, listen. The boy, you know, my son's ain't here now, and I'm still single, so I'm still wilding out.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, you know, like it's like, damn, like, you know, I tell my boys all the time, they're like, man, you should be happy you single. I'm like, no, like I want what you got, man. You know, I want to be able just to have one chick I know that I could ride for. But you know, it's not the east. It's especially nowadays, it's hard.
It is. It also comes down to a choice, too. Like, I
Yeah.
got fortunate where I met my girl and she's a real good person, you know, and it's hard to
Hmm.
find. It is hard to find. But I made a choice. After my last relationship, I was cheating so much, bro, so much,
Hmm.
and I'm not proud to say that, you know.
Nah.
But I made a choice where I said the next person that I have and I find, I will never do that to them, you know.
Hmm.
I will leave them before I do that, but
Because you don't want to
also
hurt them.
I'm not gonna be so easy to fold either, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it work, bro. Therapy for myself, couples therapy, you know, all that
Yeah.
shit. Like, I put in the effort to make it work, and relationships are hard, bro. It's hard work, bro. It's
It's a
not easy,
sacrifice.
man. It's a
It's
sacrifice,
sacrifice.
bro. It 100% is. It's hard work to make it work, you know. Throw a kid in the mix, and then boom, your world gets flipped upside down, you know.
Yeah.
So, but I told myself after that, and I made the choice that I'm not gonna be so easy to fold. Fucking popos rolling around and shit.
Yeah. I see. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not gonna be easy to fold, and I will never do another person like that again. You know.
It's
So
because
making
you
that
see
choice
the damage.
has definitely like changed the dynamic of the relationship for sure. Obviously, every relationship has their issues, they have their problems, you know.
Yeah.
But it's saying, you know what, we're gonna make this work. We're gonna find solutions. We're gonna find a way to make it better. How can I help you? You know, that's always the go-to. How can you be a better service to your partner? You know.
That's the key.
Yeah, just
You know.
communication and just saying, trying to take yourself out, saying like, all right, I'm being selfish right now. You know, like how can I help you better? How can I be a better service to our family? You know, and
Mm-hmm.
that ends up for the most part helping out. You know, so
Mm-hmm.
then that's the choices I've made, and so far so good. You know, have 4 years with this girl right here, my girl, and I plan to stay with her for a long, long time. So it's just
Yeah,
like
man.
I'm just making that choice, you know, making that choice and just not giving up so easy. Just definitely has helped the relationships that I'm in now, with friendships,
Yeah.
um, my girl, my friends, all that stuff, man. Like it's all about communication and some
Yep.
sacrifice.
Well, the biggest thing there is even though, and I think, one thing is people forget too is like you still have to have a life outside of that relationship.
100%. You're
You
an
know
individual at the end of the day.
exactly.
Yeah, like
So
my girl just got back from Puerto Rico. She's
yeah,
like, she's like, hey, is it okay if I go to Puerto Rico for Valentine's Day? Like, are you okay with that? That's fine with me. I was like, are you sure? I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, damn. She's like, damn, that was easier than I thought it was gonna be. And I was like, go enjoy yourself, man. Go have fun. Go. She went with her
exactly.
girls. She was like, go have fun. A lot of dudes won't do that. They won't let their girl
Yeah,
go to Puerto Rico by themselves. You know?
because you know what it is it's insecurity, but it's also guilt because they know the dirt that they doing.
Yeah, exactly. I got
You
no
know the
dirt
dirt.
on me, bro.
Yeah,
I'm good. You know? And if she does whatever, then that's on her, bro. I didn't do anything bad. I could
it's
leave
her
in
loss.
peace. You know?
Yeah,
So it's just like if she chooses to go that route, that's on her. I trust her. I trust her. So it's just like, yeah. And some people say, yeah, you might be able to trust her, but you can't trust the environment that she's in, you know, because those type of, like, let's
yeah,
say she's gonna go again to a Bad Bunny concert in Puerto Rico.
yeah,
I do trust her. I told her, look, I trust you. I just don't trust the guys that are going to that type of event. You're going to Puerto
exactly.
Rico to see Bad Bunny. So it's gonna be some fucking dogs in there, bro. You know?
I would say this, man. That's like that's like like if you go to a Romeo Santos concert, dude, all you gotta do is sit outside. That's it.
Yeah,
You don't gotta go
literally.
inside.
And then
You
just
wait for them.
fucking
Yeah,
hook and
hook
reel
them.
them in. That's
Hook
all you gotta do.
you wait for them to leave.
Yeah.
You know
Sometimes I tell her like, look, I trust you. It's the environment that I don't trust. So it's like you're going, and that's okay. But just please, 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 just take care
Mhm.
of yourself and the people you're with. You know,
Exactly.
just
You
don't
know.
get fucked up. You know, have fun, but don't get too fucked up. Know that you're in a
Well,
different place. Be aware. Should I
also
smoke
too,
an
like
Antra, Love and Passion, Charisma, SPT Black, or the
or the
Broadleaf,
broadleaf.
Industry Killer Broadleaf? I like the
I like the
Antra, bro.
broadleaf.
You go
I like
Broadleaf?
the broadleaf.
All right.
I like
I
the
like the
broadleaf a
Antra.
lot. I like
Antra's
the
dope.
entre too. Yeah.
Yeah. Love and
Oh, and
Passion, the Robusto's Fire. I haven't had the Charisma and then the Toro on the Black for me.
and you know, me and Rob was talking about this the other day, and a lot of people. One thing when it comes to Sandra sticks is that you can't humidify them. The
Well,
reason
you
why
can. You
you
can.
you can't, but so with the Antra, the problem is if it's at 70,
Well,
it's
who
gonna
the
be a
fuck is
tight.
smoking at 70 these days anyway?
Yeah, yeah, yo. Some people do. Some fucking people do, and the
Most
problem is,
most of us, anyone watching, most of us are at 60,
yeah,
62, you
60
know?
is perfect because
Yeah.
what happens is, people will say, "Oh, it's plugged, it's plugged, it's plugged," but
Yeah.
that cigar is packed tight, so it's so when the cigar is and this is this is what Sandro says when that cigar is packed tight, and you gotta say when that humidity when you light that cigar, it's gonna expand. What's gonna happen? It's gonna create a tight draw.
What's that called? Combustion?
Mm. Congestion, bustion, what's your
It'll
function?
function.
So like because like some people say, oh well, it was plugged, but if you're over humidifying the cigar, it's gonna be plugged just because of the fact that it's draw tested, it's done properly.
Yeah.
So just always make sure if you are smoking sticks, just keep them at a lower humidity.
Yeah. If any new, if anyone was on here that's newer to smoking, because none of us over here are fucking smoking at 70, bro.
Yeah, at all,
At all.
at all. Actually, so like during the winter time, I use both of the packs during the winter time, and then during the summertime, I really don't check on it because it's so humid in New York that
Yeah.
no reason to. The only problem is you got to worry about it being over humidified. But I don't use no humidimeter or anything like that.
Me neither.
Like the cigar, it is what it is.
I get shit for it too, for not using humidity because I don't use any humidity on my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because of Sanj, and then the Schoolhouse Rock, shit.
Yeah, you already know, man. You already know.
And then but honestly, bro, from my experience, like, sure, maybe later down the line, if I start to get like a bunch of Cubans and shit, I might start adding some like 60s or stuff like that, like some 64s maybe, and then dry box them and then smoke them,
Yeah.
But that's when I get later on down the line. With me having like a 70, a 69% in the humidor, I got a little acrylic jars. I will smoke Padrones. I will smoke Fuentes. I'll smoke whatever boutique brands, And I always had issues with my shit, bro. I always had issues. Either they'll keep turning off, tunneling, or some tar buildup at the end of the shit. Whatever it'll be.
The tar buildup is the most frustrating thing ever.
Yeah, so it's
you can taste it right away. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, you get on your lips and shit, just coming out of the tape. You're like, fuck, man. I was like, why is this shit going on? And I started asking Sandra on the lives, just like, it's too humid, bro. It's too humid.
Yeah.
So I just removed all that shit. I took all that shit out, and all of my cigars have been performing great after. Bro.
Yeah.
After all that, all of my cigars have been tasting good. All of my cigars burn fine. Is it a little on the drier side? Sure. I mean, I'm in Cali, so I mean, like,
yeah.
How dry is it going to be, But from my experience, all my cigars have been great after I got rid of it. So that's just from my experience. Like I say, later on, maybe I'll start to implement a little bit, introduce a little bit more. When I start getting into like buying Cubans and shit like that, like a good amount of them, then I might start to like, all right, let's start to put a little bit of science into this bitch,
Exactly, yeah.
But so far, man, I haven't needed it, bro. I've been better off without it. That's just me. That's my experience from being in Cali and my smoking experience. All my shit's dry as fuck. I prefer it that way.
Yeah. You know what? Let me smoke this motherfucker to the nub because this one's good.
Yeah. I'm down. I'm done with my shit too.
Yeah. Oh, we got. Yeah, he said Cali isn't that bad.
When you're used to this shit, man.
Man, it's amazing. Just like because Cali has it's now becoming like a really big smoking community out there in Cali.
Yeah, we got a bunch of fools out here for sure.
And the good thing is that and you guys got a nice amount of people out there in that LA area.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
we get some pretty good meetups.
Like, because like yo, he wants some loving, man. That's what it is, man. He wants some loving.
Got the whole block started now.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Like everybody's so spread out in New York that it's hard to get a lot of people together to come to one spot.
Man, it's just a fucking subway right away.
Listen, people do not want to get on the train or because if you're driving, especially on at like 12 o'clock to get from Brooklyn to or Manhattan into Jersey, man, you're talking about 45 minutes to an hour. And from Brooklyn, it's like an hour and a half because of traffic.
No, just fucking take the train. You'll be there in 30 minutes. Anywhere in like 40 minutes max.
Yeah, for real.
We're hopping all over the damn
place. Them tolls is no joke. New York tolls is no joke. And the problem also too in New York is that fucking congestion pricing bullshit. Like Trump canceled it and that bitch talking about keep the meter on.
Yeah. What tolls? The
congestion pricing.
The fare for the train?
No.
Oh,
so now we got something called congestion
when you're driving.
pricing.
When you're driving. Yeah.
So to get through the Lincoln, the Holland, or the GW, it's $17. To drive through Manhattan, like Midtown, it's $9. Because they just went and added that shit. So
Damn.
you end up paying like $25 just to get in Jersey.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
It's a lot of bullshit. Yeah. But y'all got worse traffic than we do.
Oh, 100%.
Which is crazy.
I mean, nothing a cigar can't fix. I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
I just do, honestly, with traffic, bro, I'm like, great. Fucking pull out a cigar, light it up, chill. I'm no complaints. You know, I mean, I grew up in this shit. So if you're born and raised in Cali and you're complaining about fucking traffic, I mean, what are we doing, bro?
So like, there's no like back roads that y'all use to get around using that fucking what is it, was it the I-70 or fucking
the 405 is the main one.
Yes.
405.
405. Yeah.
The 405 is the main one. That's a fucking pain in the ass. But even like the 110, like getting off of work, off of the 110, I have to take the 110. That shit, yeah, bro. It becomes fucking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And by axle. So if you have a fucking, if you're driving a truck, like if you're driving a truck, it's like $50.
Damn.
To get through a toll. That shit is crazy.
That's whack. That shit whack, man.
Yo, it's super crazy. But like y'all don't have no like roads to go around to make so this way y'all don't have to hit the 405.
I mean, yeah, there is, but then you're still gonna have traffic on the fucking streets, bro. We're so congested up in this bitch.
That's crazy. Like y'all need to let Elon make that fucking underground fucking that underground highway.
Like I said, man, I grew up in this shit. I'm not tripping, bro. Like, I just light up a cigar, put on an audio book or some fucking podcast. I'm fucking chilling, bro. Mm-hmm. Or call somebody, just catch up with somebody.
So what are you listening to with your audiobooks?
Like self-help shit, 4 Agreements, Atomic Habits, Art of Living, all that type of shit,
So is the Art of Living, that's not a Robert Greene book, right?
No, that one isn't.
Okay. Fucking, I'm a big fucking Robert Greene guy. I got all his fucking books.
Yeah. So I'll just throw on some shit like that, just self-help shit, and then light up a cigar and just chill, bro. Just no complaints. I'll get home when I get home. I'm not tripping. I grew up with this shit, man. What am I complaining about? I already know.
Yeah. You already know what it is.
Yeah. So it's just
like the frustrating thing about New York is just getting through the GW. Like if you're coming from like 10th Avenue to make that right, it's like you're gonna be there for like an hour. From 2 to 7, no matter what, you're gonna be there for an hour.
Yeah.
There's
there's back roads you can take, but the streets are so congested too, man. It's just like just fucking stay on the fucking freeway. You'll fucking.
You know what? And so like most New Yorkers, it like I don't get why you would drive, especially if you live in a city.
Yeah,
there's no reason to drive.
Sense. It makes no sense.
Yeah, you might as well just hop on the train, call it a day.
Yeah.
But people can't deal with. Oh, I missed my train. I got to wait 25 minutes for my next train.
Don't miss your fucking train.
But the thing too about that is that you're gonna eat that in traffic anyway.
Yeah, 100%.
So what's the point of being a bumper to bumper traffic for an hour 10 when if there's no traffic, you're home in 20 minutes.
Yep.
Like I don't know, but Brian be saying he says like on the weekends when he drives in, takes him 20 minutes to get to work. During the week, takes him an hour to get home.
Yeah, same thing with me over here. Like I could get home and where I work, I'll get there in like 40 minutes in the morning because I leave hella early. I'm leaving I wake up at 3 in the morning. I'm out by 4. Get to work by 5. So I'll get there in 40 minutes.
Because ain't nobody on the road yet.
Nobody's on the road, dude, so I'm just smashing 80 miles an hour to work. So all right, that's cool. Wow. But on the way back, if I leave at 1 o'clock, I'll get there. I'll get home in an hour. I'll get there by 2. If I leave at 2 o'clock, I'm getting home at 4:30.
Wow.
100%. 1 hour is gonna make a huge fucking difference, bro. It'll double it up like nothing. So it's just
that's crazy.
Yeah. That's the one thing I was like, I just gotta get out by fucking 1, and I'll be chill. But if I leave at 2:30, I'm fucked. Shit. I was like, all right, cool. Start looking at the audio books. Start looking at what cigar I'm gonna smoke because I'm gonna be on the
call it a day.
Yep. Yeah. So I gotta take the 110.
Yeah.
To the 101 to the 170. So it's just like I'm fucked.
Fuck yeah.
I gotta pass by downtown. I gotta pass by Hollywood. I'm fucked.
Shit. Yeah, but Enzo, we at that 2-hour mark, man. I'm gonna end it here.
Hell yeah.
Yo, Enzo, I gotta have you on again.
Yes, sir.
You know, like you know what, man? We gotta do like a pre 1FC fucking
yeah, those Friday ones. Like, but those Friday ones are fucking early in the morning, bro.
Yo, well, for you, the thing is, for you, it's fucking 6 a.m. For me, it's 9 a.m.
Yeah, it's true.
So for me, it's fucking perfect. Like on Fridays, I'll be at work.
Yeah.
And they're on YouTube, so I'll have it right on fucking YouTube, and I'll be listening, and I'll fucking tune in.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Somebody got knocked out. All right, let me tune in real quick.
Yeah, those are bangers. Those Friday ones are bangers, bro.
Bangers, because it's all the up and coming guys.
Yep, all the ones that want a contract, so they're hungry for that shit.
Yeah. You know, and of course, and then they show like the greatest fucking hits of like fucking Super Leg, fucking Rotate, like fucking Rotate is fighting some dude that's a fucking beast. Next.
Yeah, we'll catch that one. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll see what we can do with that. That seems like fun. So we'll figure that shit out.
Yeah, man. Yo, Enzo, thank you guys. Listen, Enzo, I appreciate you coming on, man.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me, bro.
Of course. Listen, this is the first time, but it won't be the last time.
Yes, sir.
For the chat, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for interacting, man. You know you guys make the fucking show. 100%. So, and listen, tell a friend, tell a motherfucking friend. Until next time, you guys are the vibes already. Peace.